Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a cash stuffing for the fourth paycheck of May. So I actually I switched a couple things up around. So I said in my last video that we were saving for our house, but I realized with the travel plans and stuff that we have upcoming for my best friend's wedding, we do need to actually start funding that and more seriously. So even though like I said, I was saving money and stuff for our house, but realistically I'm gonna have to take that money and fund our trip internationally. We will be traveling, so I need to just be realistic with the numbers and stuff that I'm contributing. It looks like we will be funding like our house savings and stuff, but it's just gonna take us a little bit more time, so we're gonna focus on the trip first. All right, let's get right into the video. All right, so you guys, I got the cutest cash envelopes. Oh my gosh, I am in love. Like, I got these off of Etsy. I think I'm gonna have to put her link to her shop below because I just thought they were so adorable. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's start the cash stuffing. So I went to the bank, got all my cash, and I got my numbers here. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my cash for the cash stuffing. So I wanted to come on here and let you guys know I did stuff my grocery envelope, which is gonna be $600, and that's $300 each week. For some reason, it's gone. I'm not really sure, but anyways, $600 is stuffed. So we're gonna move right on to gas. The next cash envelope we're gonna be stuffing is gas. You guys, tell me how cute she is. So I'm gonna go ahead and put $200 in gas. So 100, 150, 70, 190, and 200. So 200 will go into gas, and these numbers are for 2 weeks. So what I do budget, well, the last 2 weeks actually we barely drove the vehicles because our kids were online learning and our kids were home from school. Anyways, the next one we're gonna do is $40 into eating out. Let me actually see. That's right, so I do have $5 left over. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in there because just in case, you know, like I change my mind or something like that and we end up eating out, then at least I have an extra buffer in there. So there's our eating out. And so the internet, I do have an envelope for it, but I already paid it. So I took it, anything that I've paid, basically these categories won't be on this paper. So I do tithe, I do like pay all of our automatic bills and whatnot. So you're not gonna see it on here. Like, I thought about taking out my tithes envelope and stuff, but you know what? Like, I was just like, I pay it by like e-transfer, just kind of like an automatic debit. So anything that I pay by an automatic debit, I just don't include in here. All right, so best envelope ever. Wifey's fun. That would be me. All right, so this paycheck around, I'm gonna give, so this is not just this paycheck. So we got paid on May the 18th as well. And what I did was I took out, like, I only had $40 left after I paid everything, like the automatic bills that I've budgeted to come out of that paycheck. So $40 was left that will, I didn't want to just separate out a whole video just to stuff $40. So I just took out that $40 and added it into here. So anyways, from one of the paychecks, I took out $40 as well for me and hubby. So I will be getting $80 this time around. Usually I get 40, 20, 40, 60, 80. And then hubby, I don't have an envelope for him, but he'll be getting 80 as well. 20, 40, 60, 80. And I'll just go ahead and put that off to the side, stuff my cash envelopes. So before I said that I was using my money to get Tim Hortons, but I really was enjoying, especially this last week or so, or last couple weeks that my kids were online learning. I have been enjoying making my tea and my steep tea, my Tim Hortons steep tea in my Keurig, and honestly, it's been kind of amazing. So that's $25 that I'm saving. So basically, like, I have $80, well, $80 for the next 2 weeks to do whatever I want with it. Before, like, I was kind of taking out, like, you know, money just in case, like, I need to get my nails done and stuff, but I set up a separate envelope for that just so your girl could have her money to herself. Anyways, so I was debating on whether or not I should separate out groceries as like food, and then household to be like paper towel, laundry soap, all of those big things that kind of need its own category, because I feel like that's why my groceries are so high. But I was wondering if I should separate it out, but for now, I'm just gonna keep groceries just simple, perishables, anything that we go through. The next envelope, this one I really need to start stuffing because I buy supplements like I never used to before, but like, you know, vitamins for the kids, anything like, I guess over the counter related. It can really get expensive, and sometimes you're like, I only spent like $80 on food. Why is my bill so high? So anyways, like, I feel like even though this is a perishable or a consumable, I want to start stuffing it separately, because then I feel like it puts things into perspective when I'm actually spending my money. Like, I don't just feel like, oh my gosh, I spent all my money at Walmart and Superstore. So it puts it into perspective and exactly how much I'm spending on over-the-counter products. I wanted to make some really cute envelopes for the kids, which I'm going to, but each of the kids are going to get $10. So my kids actually have wallets. Like, I got them little wallets at like the thrift store and whatnot. So I just go ahead and I put their money directly into their wallets. So 10 for Genesis and 10 for Jeremiah and 10 for Malachi. All right, so I'm actually going to show you guys their little cute wallets. All right, so this is Malachi's wallet. So he does have money, and I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and count that for you guys, because people are like, why are you sharing my money? So I'll go ahead and stuff his wallet. Genesis has her wallet right now, and this is Jeremiah's wallet. So like I said, oh, this one I think actually you guys I got off of Amazon, but the kids, anytime they get money, even if it's from like grandparents for birthdays or whatever, they always come and give it to me, and mommy, come put it in my wallet, put it in my wallet. So I do love having the little wallet for the kids, because I feel like it encourages them to be financially aware of the fact that they are saving money, because they can see it. And even when we go to pay for things, I make the kids use their wallet to pay for it, so that they can start doing the math and just being responsible and being aware of their money that they're spending. So the stars that you'll see here, like I said, I need to start stuffing my beauty envelope separately so that I can have my fun money, and even if I so choose to save it or whatever the case is, hopefully I get there one day. But your girl likes to spend. But I want to have a beauty envelope, and beauty will include hair, because I love to get my hair done. So I do my hair myself, but I do pick up like extension hair and whatnot, and it could get really expensive, so to speak. So I think I spend hair every month, money on hair, or every couple months, like I'd say every 6 weeks. But anyways, I want to make sure that I start stuffing that envelope. And giving. So giving is going to be above and beyond my tithes envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I have left over, and we'll see what we can put into that envelope. So here comes the fun part. So you guys, I was explaining to you before, here's our sinking funds. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the ones that we will be stuffing, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a rundown. So we need to start stuffing for school fees. So school fees and back to school clothes, shoes, backpacks, all that fun stuff. I usually go shopping for it in August, but I want to start doing it a little bit early. The school sent out the bill or the supplies list and stuff that you can start ordering from now. So I want to start stuffing that and hopefully purchase it by July. And it's one less thing that I have to think about. All right, so let's talk about the dream home. So before, I had basically explained to you guys that we were saving for our dream home and whatnot, and I have a little tracker here, and we had about $4,400. So what happened was, no, I'm just playing, you guys. Basically, I had to end up taking out about $500 and shifting things around when I had the cash on me versus what was in the bank. Anyways, long story short, there's about $3,500 inside of our savings account, and I've made a couple of changes. So what I did was, so I'm going to take out the other two envelopes that I'm talking about here. So basically, we have an anniversary coming up, and it's really important to me to celebrate like milestones and whatnot. So me and hubby, we have actually been together for many years, even before we got married. So this year we are going to be celebrating a really special milestone. Basically, my anniversary, or our anniversary, we're going to take a trip, and we're going to turn it into sort of like a family trip, because all the swimming pools, everything has been closed here in this side of the world in Canada. So we just kind of want to make it special, and we want to plan to take that trip next month. So basically what I did was, in our savings account, I transferred over $1,000. So I'm going to go ahead and put $1,000 placeholder in here, because there is $1,000 in that account. So instead of having the money sitting in this one account, like basically to say that we have this money set aside for our savings for our house, I was like, let's just be realistic. Let's go ahead and fund these other categories, because I know I'm going to end up taking money out of there and putting it into another savings account. So I know we need to have this $1,000. It's just going to be a local trip in our province. We do have a family of 5, so with the 3 kids, like eating out, we're going to be gone for 3 days. With the hotel stay and what we are anticipating, hopefully to spend less, but we need to have about $1,000 set aside, because instead of pretending and then having to pull it out of another account. So I also explained that my best friend is getting married internationally, and we will be traveling this year. So her wedding date, like, it keeps getting shifted back and whatnot, but as of right now, we are planning to travel at the beginning of July. We do need to have so if I travel alone, like if my husband doesn't end up coming with me, I need at least $1,500 set aside in that account. So I do have, I have $1,500 saved and set aside in that account now. And like I said, I pretty much drained this account. I drained it, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stuff $1,500 as a placeholder into that account. So here's the $500 placeholder. It's so cute, you guys. And the $1,000. So I do know that when I was looking at tickets and flight and hotel and everything like that, if me and hubby end up going, I will need to have this envelope at about $3,000. Most likely $3,200, because I need to buy like a bathing suit and a couple of things, because I don't live in the tropics. So, and even like getting my nails done and all that fun stuff. So I want to have an extra couple $100 just as a buffer, just to get prepared to travel. So right now there's $1,500 in there. So this will be my focus, and I'm calling it vacation because after my best friend gets married, it's going to be a vacation. Yes, girls. So this needs to be, like I said, our focus, and this needs to be at about $3,200 if me and hubby travel. If I end up traveling by myself, $2,000 should be good. All right, so let's go ahead. These are just placeholders, you guys. I would like it if they were real money. I would. So basically, I'm going to be starting a new house savings tracker. I'm going to be focusing on the house savings. I would say honestly, probably in about after July or so. That's when I'm really going to start focusing on it. Like I said, the August will be the month where my kids get prepared to go back to school and whatnot. So I'm going to be funding that envelope as well. So for now, I'm going to take this tracker out and destroy it. That was fun, guys. The money that we do have in here, I'm going to go ahead and count it, because this money is not accounted for what's in the bank. So right now in the bank there is nothing, because I have transferred the money over. It have basically. Before I actually started stuffing our dream home, I wanted to talk about the next thing that I did with the last $1,000 of the $3,500. So let's just have a rundown. There's $1,500 for my best friend's wedding that we saved so far. There's $1,000 for our anniversary, so that's $2,500. And then in our emergency fund, I just funded it because I was like, you know what? We need to be responsible no matter what. Even if we're working with just $3,500, we need to make sure that this is funded at all times for whatever else could happen. I would like this emergency fund to be a little bit higher. So I think for a family of 5, $3,000 is probably, in my mind, it's about adequate for what we need to have at all times. Just in case, like if we end up having to move, if we have any car expenses, anything like that, I think an emergency fund of $3,000 is an appropriate amount for Canadian funds for a family of 5. So let's go ahead and fund it. So that is where our $3,500 is. So I am going to update my tracker, and that's where our funds are at right now. So this $1,000 placeholder, we're going to go ahead, put it off to the side and wait on it. And let's see exactly how much we can put into our dream home. So this is the money that we have right now in the envelope. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. So 150, that was inside of this envelope. So that $205 that I was going to stuff into the dream home, I'm actually going to start stuffing it into the vacation envelope for my best friend's wedding. So there's $1,500 that's in the bank right now, and we're just gonna go ahead and add another $205. So go ahead and get our money right. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190. So I seem to be a little bit short. I do think I ended up, you guys, I did not take out all the cash out of my wallet. Sorry, you guys. So here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and recount it, you guys. So this extra $10 was actually the money that I got from taking the bottles in. I'm just gonna count that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 50, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Oh my gosh, I'm confused. Okay, so this is 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and $205. Wow, that was very interesting counting. So $205 will go ahead and be stuffed into this envelope. So let's go ahead and update our tracker. Sometimes I think, you know, we have great intentions, but we just have to readjust our priorities. So there is currently right now $1,705. So I'm just gonna put plus 205, which is $1,705 in that envelope. All right, so the money that we do have left over, I'm gonna go ahead and fund my beauty envelope, and I'm going to fund my giving envelope. So I'm gonna put $5 into my giving. And like I said, this is just above and beyond. Like if you see anything that you just wanna give to, at least you have something evocative to give to. And as you guys can see, the nail salons have been closed here, and your girl is in need of getting her nails done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put $20 into this envelope. All right, you guys, so I think that is it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, especially till the end. I want to show you guys exactly how I budget. So I think it's all good and well when you're stuffing cash envelopes, but a lot of times, especially for myself, I was like, oh my gosh, where do I start? So I want to show you guys exactly how I know what's going to be going into these and how I shift my priorities. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.